Hey guys, what is up? I'm back here doing another live commentary video. This time I'm gonna tackle the Harry Potter. I'm gonna tackle the first Harry Potter film. Really enjoyed doing the last one so much, and yeah, so it's really exciting. Just give me a couple more minutes. I just want to get a few things going and started first, please, so that we can make sure no more technical hiccups. No, nothing. Just simple, plain, and a nice, hopefully, a nice easy run through. And if you're watching this live, please feel free to comment live and comment. It would be absolutely smegging fantastic if you could. Just making sure that we can get this out there. So yeah, it's all exciting. So yeah, we're doing the first Harry Potter film. We're also going to be, yeah, I'm hoping to eventually tackle the whole series in general. Just bear with me for a few seconds more, please. Post. Just making sure everything's all sorted, guys, so that we can have a nice meet. Sorry for the wait. Just getting it all out there. Hopefully, let's get it all out there. If you'd like to also please comment as well while you're watching this and ask me any questions that are going through, that would be absolutely brilliant. I can't. Excellent, now we're all sorted, and now we can commence with the film. We're just starting at the Warner Brothers logo. I'm so excited to do this. This is Harry Potter. I'm going to be, for anyone who's watching abroad, I will be referring to this as Philosopher's Stone, because since I am British, so nothing to do with you guys or anything. Just hopefully we can, let's get started and play. I remember being so excited when I saw this at the cinema. Just this theme as well. Still gives me chills now. This scene just gives me even more chills now. Now knowing this is the beginning of something absolutely awesome. Just this epic film series. So I could just be back in 1 second. Richard Harris, he was so good at playing Dumbledore. He was such a sad loss to the whole acting world and community. It's so expertly done. I mean, it's very different from the book. In the book, a lot of this actually happens quite late on in the first couple of chapters. Actually, the whole first chapter focuses on Bernard Dursley, and actually, this is why it explains a lot more to why McGonagall was after him. See here, I've got my Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them t-shirt on. Massive Harry Potter fan. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Professor Dumbledore, sir. Professor McGonagall. No, sir. I didn't fell asleep just as we were flying over Bristol. Sorry, not awake. No.
So amazing.
Exactly. It's far better one growing up away from all of that. Until he agreed.
Yeah, Hagrid.
It's not really goodbye. Good luck. Harry promised.
Up.
Now!
Happy birthday, son.
Yes, Aunt Julia, I want everything to be perfect. For my Dudley special day.
It just makes you cringe.
Good night, coffee boy.
Yes, Uncle Vernon.
So much how the way they treat him in this film. So cringe, it's so amazing.
How many are there?
6. Counted myself. 6, but last year I had 37. What a little shit.
Might have been bigger than last year.
How big they are! Is it when we go out? We're going to buy the two new presents. Oh, they're lovely.
I love this much. Oh boy. Any funny business? Any at all? Now get in.
Make him move.
Move. Move.
He's asleep.
Sleep. He's boring.
Sorry about him. He doesn't understand what it's like. Lying there.
Day after day, watching people
That's their ugly faces and all.
and you.
Can you hear me? It's just, I've never
Thanks often. You're from Burma, aren't you? It's a nice name. Miss your family. See? Sorry for the little technical issue there, guys. It just jumped ahead a bit there. We're just at the beginning where Dudley's about to fall through the snake thing. Anytime. Please comment, guys, and like and share if you are watching. Ooh, Ben's not happy. Wearing my Fantastic Beasts and Define Them t-shirt.
What's happened?
I swear I don't know. The woman in the glass was there and then it was gone. It was like magic.
There's no such thing as magic.
Ooh. Yeah, like and please and comment if you are watching. It's absolutely fantastic if you are. So it gives me so much chills when he gets a letter. It's absolutely just, it's so surreal.
Oh, Marge,
It's so magic.
Dad, look, Alistair's letter. I give it back. It's mine.
What a writing to you.
Love the it's so cool the way they do the owls, like mixture of the way the CG and the realism. So cool. It just dicks. It's just horrible.
Fine day, Sunday. In my opinion, best day of the week. Why is that, Dudley?
There's no post on Sundays.
Right you are, Harry. No
It's on Sundays.
No constant letters today.
No, sir. Not a single bloody letter. Not one. Oh, it's so cool. I've actually been to Leavesden. I went to Leavesden a few years ago, actually, to do the studio tours, and it's absolutely amazing the sort of stuff you see there. going away.
Where away? Where they can't find us.
He's gone mad, hasn't he?
He's a witch, Harry.
I love this when Harry Goodrich shows up. It just feels so good when he does. And also, you gotta admit, you gotta love Robbie Coltrane as Hagrid. And it's just the way he comes in. It's just, I mean, it's intimidating at the start for a kids' film. Oh my god, I just love it.
Sorry about that. I demand that you leave at once. You are breaking an ethic.
Yeah, like they're in place.
Dry up, Dursley, you great prude. Boy, I haven't seen you since you was a baby, Harry, but you're a bit more along than I would have expected, particularly right in the middle.
I'm not Harry.
Well, of course.
He has some
you
nerve
are.
to admit who he is to a big fucking giant he's never met before. He's just come asking for his name.
I imagine it'll taste fine just the same. Bait it myself, words and
No.
all.
Thank you.
Not
Every day a young man turns 11 now, is it? Hey. Excuse me. Who are you?
Excuse me.
He's quite wooden the way he did with his slide. Chris Hagrid, keeper of keys of Hogwarts. Oh my god, since my name's Harry, this line coming up has annoyed me for years. The amount of people that have said this line to my face thinking they're the first. You're a wizard, Harry. I think it's funny. Oh my god, it's just now really annoying. Seriously, I'm speaking for anyone who's called Harry out there now, people. Please stop saying it, coming up and saying to us we're a wizard. It gets really annoying and irritating.
Wizard.
I'm just Harry.
Harry.
Just Harry. Just Harry. Everything I do, Adam. Anything you couldn't explain. Or scared. We could do with Hagrid on the England rugby team. I think he would be amazing. He'd just help us so much.
Dear Mr. Potter, we are pleased to inform you.
Oh, this is giving me so much chills. I haven't seen this since I was a kid, this film, this version, this one. Normally when I watch Harry Potter films, I watch the later ones. I've not watched this one in a long time.
You know all I know and you never told me.
Of course we did.
Could you not be my perfect sister, the original?
The joys that this film gives me, I love the Harry Potter films. I love the Harry Potter series. I'm a massive fan of it. How did they? To be fair, a lot of the speech sets up in a small way Petunia and Lily's actual relationship that you feel see more of it actually coincidentally in the last film or the last books. But you don't think about this because it was about 10 years between this film and the last one.
It's a scandal. Not good. And I suppose a great muggle like yourself's going to stop him, are you?
Muggle?
ever since you were born. He's under the finest school of which
First definition of the terminology.
and he'll be under the finest headmaster that Hogwarts has ever seen.
See, Albus Dumbledore.
I'm not paid to have some crackpot old fool teach him magic tricks. Albus Dumbledore. Appreciate it if you didn't tell anyone. Hogwarts about that. Strictly speaking, I'm not allowed to do magic.
They never explain in the books they do, but in the films they never actually really explained about why Hagrid's not allowed to do magic. And it was actually something I learnt later while reading books, and actually, to be honest, I didn't really for the first lot. I love how Harry just grabs his coat and goes at this point. Just goes, yeah, I'm gonna go off with these strangers because I don't want to be with this family anymore. Beautiful city in London.
All students must be equipped with one standard size 2 pewter cauldron, and may bring, if they desire, either an owl, a cat, or a toad. Can we find all this in London?
I love the fact they put with Toad in there just to help set up why Neville has a toad. Oh my god. I'm at a weird angle. Yeah, what?
Ah, Hagrid. Usual wife of you. No thanks, Tom. I'm an official Hogwarts.
Oh, we've got the cameo from J.K. Rowling coming up here.
Young Harry here by school supply. Listen. Is Harry
Potter. First indication that he's famous.
Welcome back, Mr. Potter. Welcome back. Boris Crockford, Mr. Potter. I can't believe I'm meeting you at last.
That's J.K. Rowling.
Harry, Potter.
Oh.
Don't tell me how
Now, this scene was different in the books because this bit, because Quirrell hadn't been possessed by Voldemort at this point.
Who will your defense against the dark arts, teacher?
Unlike in the
Nice to meet you.
unlike in the film where he's already got the turb and he's clearly already possessed and he can't touch Harry. Potter. Little hint that's not even picked up on in the beginning of the book.
Lots to buy.
I feel sorry for Professor Squirrel. Or spoiler alert, Quirrell dies at the end of this book, but I think you've all seen it by now. Yeah, I'm a bit unfair. This poor actor, you know, start of a very big film series, and he's dead within the first one, and he doesn't come back to play Voldemort. The replacement is Ralph Fiennes. Diagon Alley.
Welcome, Harry. Diagon Alley.
You know, what was it? Obviously, with the Hollywood Park in Florida and things like the theme park in Florida and the set at Leavesden Studio, which is where they obviously filmed all this. Both of those represent how it's like when you're stepping on Diagon Alley. Like when I see this film, it's just amazing. It just even when I saw this, I was probably, how old was I? Probably just turning 7 when this film came out, and it was, even then it just blew me away that the way, you know, how cool everything just looked in the Wizarding World. Hints at the Nimbus 2000. Now in the book, Diagon Alley was actually the first time where Harry actually first met Draco Malfoy. I'm relying on my knowledge of the book here, but I feel as though this is what's going to happen throughout a lot of this video. Oh, Gringotts. So cool. Now, when I was watching this film, before I went onto the parks and studio tours, I legitimately thought about all these goblins, apart from the main ones, were all animatronics, but not. They actually employed a whole bunch of like small little that's the wrong word, of actors of Warwick Davis's size to portray them all. Sorry, if any of you are out there and I've just offended you, I'm really, really sorry. I didn't mean to say that word, but it's so of Warwick Davis's size. Yeah, I think that's a more fairer representation, and that's just amazing. The fact that they still went out. That's so cool. That they're just briefly in it for a second, and they went into all that trouble and detail, and with proper makeup as well, not just masks or anything, just proper full on makeup. It's amazing.
Very well.
Vault 687.
First indication of the vault, of the Gringotts vaults. The ride at Universal, The Escape from Gringotts. I know that's based on the latter film, the books. My God, that's amazing. And it blows you away, especially with the carts like you're getting onto here. It's so cool. Now, I don't think in the films too much. I don't think it really happened in the books all that often, to be honest. They never explained why Harry's family would. I mean, the books they delved into the Potters were loaded, but in the films as well, they just sort of saw that Harry's rich as well, and then just left it at that. It's a lot of the details that don't quite. I mean, obviously, I understand for adaptation, the things have got to be changed and they've got to work for what's on screen, but J.K. Rowling littered the books very well with just these small details. And these small details could have really gone a lot farther in the film as well, because these small details really helped when the story progressed and developed, especially with this expansive story. It's truly amazing. And we all knew from the start that what Hagrid was already carrying was the retitled Philosopher's Stone, especially with the way they all built it up. So I just need a quick drink while I'm doing this. I'm just going to rest you all down there.
Still need a wand.
A wand? We want Ollivanders. They no place better.
Ollivanders. God bless the great John Hurt playing this part. Such a talent that we've already lost this year. It's unbelievable. When I heard the way that this actor died, I thought it's going to be 2017 all over again. Honest to God, he's amazing every role he's been into, especially in films like The Elephant Man. And in the small amount, even he's only in really 2 Harry Potter films, brings a lot to the character of Ollivander. You feel as though this character, with the he's very intelligent, especially in this scene. Just a small scene, but the amount of marketing they got out of this one scene, on his line, delivering his lines, it's just absolutely unbelievable. And that's just more of a credit to John Hurt more than anything, and the screenwriter to a certain extent. Wave. Apparently not. This one. Nope, definitely not. This was so good, this scene, because it gave you the also importance, even though it never really explained it in the books. They never explained it so much later, but in the films they actually generally felt a lot of this out. But especially the way Harry gets his wand here, you feel as though something's really special here. To be fair, the films did back a lot of this up by giving a lot more dialogue to Ollivander about the importance of Harry's wand, and actually already establishing the fact that it's got a connection with Voldemort's wand, which is very coincidental. Even in the books, they make that as a coincidental thing. So amazing, that shot though with the wind.
I remember everyone was ever so.
You got to understand what's clever with Radcliffe's performances in a way, because obviously it's a bit wooden thing, so he's a bit lost on what he has to do and what he knows what to do. And actually, very clever transition of Harry. Because imagine, like, you're 11 years old, you've always known this normal world around you. People aren't very nice to you, and all of a sudden you're thrust into something that actually you might be quite famous. Some random people end up knowing your name, and you're in a magical little street, and things are happening very, very quickly. You don't know what you're gonna do.
The one chooses the wizard, Mr. Potter. It's not always clear.
One chooses the wizard.
I think he's clear.
Terrible. Terrible. Love the way he delivers that. Just that one terrible. It's perfect. Like, great things. Terrible, but great things. It emphasizes how great means big in that sense. It's so powerful. Do we do it? Oh, Hedwig. They actually used throughout a lot of the filming. I mean, to a certain extent with the books, the owls who actually played Hedwig, obviously in various doubles, they kept using a lot of the same owls a lot, which was, I just think, for animals in films, it's quite a big thing, because normally they interchange them very regularly, they just change, and obviously things happen, so they have to replace, unfortunately, but luckily with Hedwig, they managed to get a fair few years out of the original lot. But Hedwig eventually, inevitably, for a lot of scenes, became a CGI creation.
And maybe she wrote it down.
I remember this scene. It shows the impact of Voldemort's name. Voldemort. Since everybody's scared of this name. Even though it's like Hearts of Metable's Darkness, this scene still gave me creeps as a child. That this man was just coming to kill Harry's parents.
Your parents fought against them.
Very cleverly done, this bit, though. With the green flashes. Whimsical ghost stories, very clever done. I do actually. No one actually give. Right, everyone talks about Alfonso Cuarón's directing, Mike Neal's directing, Dave Yates' directing. No, I don't think anyone really appreciates what Chris Columbus really did for the series. And actually, even David Heyman has said on his record, he was the one who put the whole crew and the whole family and the whole cast together. He was the director who got the ball rolling, and he did it marvelously well. Yeah, people say, "Oh, it's all like fairy tale stuff," but that's what's in the book. The guy just took what was in the book, and and he was the one who put the whole wheels and oil. He put the whole machine together very well. And let's face it, the wheels never fell off. What he put in place kept going, and it was just one of those things that at the end of the day, sorry, I'm just liking to see how many people are watching, but I think no one's watching at the moment, which is quite sad. But it's just one of those things that it's so amazing that what he did was doing what he did doing. So anyway, if you're watching right now, please comment and like and subscribe as well. If you want to, if you want to ask me a question, please do. Probably make this video a lot more bearable for you guys as well. If you're not watching with me. Just have a quick look now, see if anyone's put anything in the live chat. No, no one has. Sad. Makes me sad that bit.
There must be a mistake.
This is platform 9 3/4. There's no such thing. Is there? Oh, this is exciting. Now we're getting close to Hogwarts now. For years I thought this was Matt Lucas who did this part. Kind of wish it was now, and I think if it was done now, Matt Lucas would have done this little scene. The 9 3/4.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
quarters. 9 3/4. Think you're being funny, do you? 9 3/4. Of course. Come on. Platform 9 3/4 this way. You first. Fred. You next. He's not Fred, I am.
Honestly, woman, you call yourself our mother. Stop it, George. I'm only
Joking. I am Fred. So mind-blogging, like... I'd love it if just one Muggle saw them. I just think it would just be so... And nowadays, let's be honest, if that Muggle saw them, it would have been cameras out and it would have been all over YouTube and stuff, and the Wizarding World would have been ruined because of that. Man disappears inside wall at King's Cross Station. Oh, I remember this moment. The joy. There it is. The beautiful moment. Even John Williams' score is just perfect in this scene. You know, to say, this is, wow, this is Hogwarts Express, and now we're on our way. Now we're going to Hogwarts. This is it, here we go. We're on our way to Hogwarts. But no one can argue with how classic that theme is. Such a beautiful classical theme. It's me. Do you mind? Everywhere else is full.
Not at all.
The importance of this, wow.
I'm Ron by
By the way, Ron Weasley.
I'm Harry. Harry Potter.
True.
I mean, do you really have that?
Scar. Wicked.
Wicked. Anything off the trolley, dears? No,
Thanks.
Come
Oh,
on,
what's
dear.
that? We'll take the lot.
Whoa.
Obviously, put Ron, the first indication that Ron's actually quite poor.
Bertie, what's your favourite thing?
Me?
Thank you, favour.
There's
There's chocolate and pecking.
But instantly, in this scene, you're already establishing there's going to be a relationship between these characters, clearly getting along, but just met each other, but there's instantly here, there's going to be a relationship between them.
These aren't real frogs, are they? It's just a spell of science. It's the card you want. Teach Babs got famous.
He's rich or wizard, isn't it?
I've got about 500 and stuff.
Watch it.
Wrong, no. I've only got one good jump in there to begin with.
Only got one good jump in him to begin with.
About 6 of him.
Hey, he's gone.
Oh, you can't expect to
First indication of the magical pictures. I just love that that the magical card, and then it's like Dumbledore. He ain't gonna hang around all day. He's gonna piss off. He's off down the pub, mate. He's off down the pub. It's never said in the it's never actually said in the films, but in the books, Dumbledore always considered that
sunshine, daisies.
sorry,
Hot on the
Dumbledore
turn the stupid
always considered that his greatest achievement was getting a chocolate frog card.
So that's a real spell. Well, it's not
It's rather uncomfortable with the fact that there's if you know later on in the series that the rat on Ron's lap is actually a full-grown man in Peter Pettigrew, and now with that in mind, it's actually quite
Oculus repair.
freaky that there's a man on his lap.
That's better, isn't it?
Holy cricket.
You're
So, she sounds so posh in that.
And you are...
Ron Weasley. Emma Watson, who did, first introduction to Hermione.
Expect we'll be arriving soon.
But here we go.
You've got dirt on your nose, by the way. Did you know?
That's one thing I did like about in this film, actually. They didn't establish that. They didn't get a relationship with Harry until about halfway through the book. Unlike with Ron, who was fairly instant on Hogwarts.
Right then, first years, 6 feet, please. Come on now, first years, don't be shy. Come on now, hurry up. On. Hello, Harry.
Whoa!
Wait there, just wait in the boats. Come on now, follow me.
Brings us a big smile. This is it. This is where the action's going to take place. We're now there. We're finally at Hogwarts. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so amazing how they managed to get the whole look and managed to put Hogwarts together so well. And here we are. Professor McGonagall 10 years later. Jane Maggie Smith, excellent casting for this role. She really was. I think all throughout the series, all the casting was just absolutely superb.
Now, in a few moments you will pass through these doors and join your classmates. But before you can take your seats, you must be sorted into your houses. They are Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. Now while you're here,
I love the fact that as soon as he says Slytherin, it cuts to an image of Draco Malfoy. Like we know, yeah, he's going to be that bad kid.
any rule breaking and you will lose points. At the end of the year, the house with the most points is awarded the house cup.
Our first introduction to how clumsy Neville is. Couldn't believe this character grew up to be what he became. And actually, pretty awesome character. He's one of the best characters in the.
Will begin momentarily.
True then. What they're saying on the train. Harry Potter has come to Hogwarts.
I love the fact that they're murmuring around him.
Goyle. Ron Malfoy.
Malfoy.
Draco.
He delivers that in such a James Bond. Wait, Bond, James Bond.
Going to ask you yours. Red hair and a hand-me-down robe. You must be a wizard. We'll soon find out that some wizarding families are better than others. You don't want to go make new friends with the rocks. I can help you. I think I can tell their own sort for myself, thanks.
Ooh. And that was why they hated each other for years afterwards.
We're ready for you. Follow me.
I love this moment. Just everything when you're seeing it for the first time just feels nice and grand in this film. That's such a good way because that's how J.K. Rowling described it in the book.
Not real this evening. It's just the witch to look like the night sky. I read about it in Hogwarts, a history.
Are you ready, young lady? 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 Are you ready
feel like you always need to be silent on this one.
Strictly forbidden to all students. Also, our caretaker, Mr. Quinn, has asked me to remind you that the third floor corridor on the right-hand side is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to die in a most painful death.
I love the fact that it's like they've got dangerous things on the it's the school. It's like, no, you can't do that. You'll die. Ofsted will screw Hogwarts over massively. Sorry, how have they not shut this school down already? The amount of kids have died.
Hermione Granger?
Mental that one. I'm telling you.
I love the fact there's all this batshit shit and yet Ron and Hermione still get together.
Right. Okay. Gryffindor!
Why are they all wearing pointed hats?
Draco Malfoy.
Slytherin!
Don't even need.
Bad it wasn't in Slytherin.
Susan Bones.
Oh, another random person who's no investment in the rest of the series.
Harry, what is it?
I know.
No, Hufflepuff.
Ronald Weasley.
I know just what to do with you. Gryffindor!
The effects haven't aged well on the hat because you can tell it's sort of CG'd.
Harry Potter.
I love the way Dumbledore leans forward when Harry Potter gets called. Difficult. Yes. But where to put you? Not Slytherin. Not Slytherin. Hey, you could be great, you know. No. Your head. Slytherin word out.
Help you on the way to
Greatness. There's not about that. You know? And if you're sure, better be Gryffindor. I love the fact that he bargained and made basically what it's got. I want to be a Gryffindor.
For attention, please.
let the feast
Please begin. Yeah.
Say, Percy, who's that teacher talking to Professor Quirrell?
Oh, it's Professor Snape. I love the way they cleverly shot the thing where his scar hurts, and it's the way he thinks because it's Snape that's looking at him, but actually, it's the back of Quirrell's head where Voldemort is.
Hello. How are you? Welcome to Gryffindor.
Oh, Bloody Baron. No relevance. Yeah, the ghosts, after about film number 3, just seem to have vanished. You don't see them again after. Coincidentally, there was a character in the books called Peeves the Poltergeist, and he was actually the most important ghost, oddly enough, in the actual storyline to the book. And yet they cast him in the film with Rick Mail. But Rick Mail just kept making all the kids laugh on set. They couldn't get a serious take, and they ended up just removing him from the movie. It's like, I got removed from Harry Potter for playing a comedic character, and that was too funny.
Gryffindors, follow me, please. Keep up. Thank you.
Follow me. This way.
This is the most
Also, you're already setting up how much of a dick Percy Weasley actually really is. No wonder why he fell out with his family in the books. Yeah, the moving staircases also seem to just
keep up, please.
disappeared after book number 3. A lot of these factors just weirdly disappeared. Oh, the moving pictures stayed the same though. Password.
Abbott Draconis.
Another actress who lost. Yet again, in the films, they changed the location of where the Grey Lady was. They put her on the stair, right in the stairs, last in book number 3, and replaced her with Dawn French.
Gather around here. Welcome to the Gryffindor Common. Boys' dormitories upstairs and down to your left. Girls, the same on your right. You'll find all your belongings have already been picked up.
I love the little details, like in if you ever noticed, like on Dean Thomas's bed, since his dad was a Muggle, he was brought up also knowing Muggle things with football, coincidentally soccer, real cool, really cool football. Let's get that straight right now. And he's got a West Ham United like little banner and stuff like that. I love that. Little touches. I mean, I'm not a West Ham fan, but I love those little touches like that. I just love the softness and quietness of the scene. Like, it means like Harry's finally, with his own people. He's finally away from, the horrible Dursleys. He's away and he can enjoy it. Now setting up the school factor. Hint that McGonagall's an animagus. Amazing effect, that. It's still pretty damn cool that still works now today.
It would be more useful if I were to transfigure Mr. Potter and yourself into a pocket watch. Every one of you may be on time.
We got lost.
And perhaps a nap. I trust you don't need one to find your feet.
The sassiness of Maggie Smith in that scene.
No foolish wand-waving or silly incantations in this class. As such, I don't expect many of you to appreciate the subtle science and exact art of this potion. However, for those select few who possess the full discipline, I can teach you how to bewitch the mind and ensnare the senses.
One thing that they did change though from this books was actually the changing the layout of the potion. Oddly enough, I don't really realise this now. I'm bagging on about these. They changed a lot of the layout of these classrooms. It's like the potions room actually becomes in later films. I think starting even as early as Chamber of Secrets becomes the Defence Against the Dark Arts classroom.
Possession of abilities so formidable that you feel confident enough
Do not
not
pay attention, Mr. Potter. Potter, our new celebrity. God bless Alan Rickman. What a talent we lost there. It's the way he just slows things down, slows his words down and makes them sound instantly more impactful. It's truly amazing. Do we find? I don't know.
And what is the difference between monkshood and wisdom?
Instantly setting up that he's a dick and no one actually likes him. It's having home. Turn this water into a room. Having home. Turn this water into a room.
To run. She managed to win 10 yesterday. Before.
Wolf.
Males here.
I love it how amazing that is with the nail. Just the way that it's just swarming over the house is so incredible. And yet Harry doesn't get a nail. Profit.
Can I borrow this?
Yeah, borrow this.
Hey, look, Bill's got a removal.
Lee Jordan.
Then it's no time to rest.
Liam's Lee Jordan.
The only problem is, I can't remember what I've forgotten.
That would be me. Can't remember or can't remember what you've forgotten. Shows you how actually useful they are.
Dark wizards or witches unknown. And those goblins, while acknowledging the breach, insist nothing was taken. The vault in question, number 713, had in fact been emptied earlier that very same day. So, as the vault happened, I was
Little hint what our mystery is going to be. Ooh. Oh, the flying lessons. Shame we didn't get more Madam Hooch. Hooch.
Welcome to your first grinder.
Zoe Wanamaker, she was an excellent choice for this scene. This.
Come on now, hurry up. Stick your right hand over the room.
And say up. Shows you how naturally gifted Harry is. Up, up, up.
Harry.
Now, once you've got hold of your broom, I want you to mount it. Grip it tight. Don't let it sliding off here. When I blow my whistle, I want each of you to kick off from the ground.
Hard.
Keep your broom steady. Hover for a moment. Then lean forward slightly and touch back down. On my whistle,
I'm teaching it very politely.
Mr. Longbottom.
It shows you how excellent Unravel it is. It's very exciting this way. But the effects have not aged well in these bits. They look like, it's like, they do look like they're part of the CGI Robert Zemeckis CGI motion capture film. It's so bizarre for this bit. They actually look plasticky. See, it looks alright there. See, that's real Neville. Plastic Neville. Very clever on disguising on them to get the real Neville in. And emphasising how much more of a dick Malfoy is. By just going, I'm just gonna take this because I'm important. I'm Draco Malfoy. I'm very important, and I'm a little bit of a dick. I'm just a school ground bully. That's all he ever evolved to, really, as a character.
Maybe it's the fact that we're giving this a squeeze. He remembers the fall, that's fat ass.
Oh, what a knob.
No. I think I'll leave someone for long, but I'll be fine.
And obviously, with
Come out of the room!
Malfoy trying to practicing flying at home.
Bit beyond your reach.
Harry, no way. You heard what Malfoy said. Besides, you don't even know how to fly.
And yet Harry's just annoying Hermione because he doesn't like Hermione at this point yet. I think she's a bit of a spoiled brat.
Give it here, Malfoy, or I'll
No,
knock
get
you
off
off
the
your
room.
throne. Is that so?
So. Ooh.
Have it your way then.
But emphasising how important Harry Potter is. And how much of an amazing seeker he'll be. But yep, plastic Harry. Less visual facts, just more compositing with Harry. CGI Harry there coming in. Potter! And this, and even in the book, Harry thought he was going to be expelled at this point. He's beginning to set the dreams up. Going back to the Dursleys.
You read here.
You would do.
Professor Quirrell, excuse me. Could I borrow work for a moment, please? Okay.
Yeah, we should teach him how some. I think Wood was in his 4th year, if I'm correct, actually, in this one. Or 5th year.
I have found
You a seeker?
Have you heard Harry Potter's the new Gryffindor Seeker? I always knew he'd do well.
Seeker? But first years never went to house teams. You must be the youngest Quidditch player in
I love Fred and George.
according to McGonagall. Hey, well done, Harry. What's just told us? Fred and George are the team too. Beaters.
Our job is to make sure that you don't get flooded up somehow.
Oh, it's so funny, the fact that you can hear their voices breaking is so weird. Like, it's like.
But they'll turn up in a month or two.
Oh, go on, Harry. Quidditch is great. Let's go, boys. You'll be great too. But you never even played Quidditch. What if they make a fool of themselves and you won't make a good for us?
Self, it's in your blood.
Blood.
They think she's just fucking being annoying. Potter.
You never told me your father was a secret.
Who? I don't know.
It's spooky. She knows more about you than you do. Who doesn't? What's happening?
Ooh, a sense of excitement.
Remember? Let's go this way. The staircase moves again.
We're going into the 3rd floor corridor. Ooh. Oh, we meet Fluffy.
Does anybody feel like shouldn't be here?
There's to be here. 3rd floor. It's forbidden. It's only forbidden. Okay, then. It's only forbidden because they're hiding the Philosopher's Stone.
Let's hide through that door.
It's locked.
We're done for. Over. Hello, more.
This is where we're about to meet Fluffy.
Hello, Remora. Standard Book of Spells, Chapter 7.
Let's see. I read it. David Bradley's Professor Phil as, well, he wasn't Professor Phil, as Argus Fleur. as Filch. He was amazing in that role. I remember playing in the video game. Filch was almost part of the Big Bang. Oh, here we go. Here's Fluffy.
What do they think they're doing? Keeping a thing like that locked up in a school. You don't use your eyes, did you? Did you see what it was standing on? I wasn't looking at its feet. I was a bit preoccupied with its head.
I love Ron. He's just got a voice of reason somehow in this. What are we doing now? Keeping that locked up in a school? That dangerous thing. God.
Learning something.
That's right. Now, if you two don't
Mine,
mind, I
I'm good to bed. The Ronaldo has an opportunity to get us killed.
or worse, expelled.
She needs to get her priority straight.
She needs to sort out her priorities.
I'm with Ron on that. I think getting killed is worse than getting expelled. I don't know about you. I don't know how this logic works.
Each team has 7 players, 3 chasers, 2 beaters, 1 keeper, and a seeker. That's you.
You.
There are 3 kinds of balls.
This one's called the quaffle.
There are the chasers
Just the
and
it owns the quaffle and puts it when there's 2 hoops. The keeper,
the keeper.
that's me.
The bench.
There's 2 hoops.
With me so far?
There's 2.
Think so. What are those?
You better take this.
Like this. Whoa. Grab bingo.
Careful now,
Hurry.
coming back.
Work.
Not bad, Potter. You'd make a fair beater.
See, that's the thing is, I feel sorry for the character because he's actually still slightly important as the series goes on in a way. But yeah, they just drop him after film number 2. It's like, nope, we're doing that character. We don't. Oh no, it's like, it's like, God's sakes. At least give every character. At least you could have still thrown a lot more characters at the screen. Warner Brothers should never have got rid of Peeves. Peeves would have been great. Missed the marketing opportunity with Peeves. Golden Snitch. As we all know, it's holding the Resurrection Stone.
Just wait. It's wicked fast and damn near impossible to see.
What do I do with it?
You catch it.
You catch it.
For the other teams. You go.
You
Catch this. The game's over. You catch this part, bro. And we win.
We win.
I watched this way too much as a kid. I remember a lot of it line for lines. Wow.
One of the wizard's most rudimentary skill is levitation, or the ability to make objects
Chips.
fly.
Play.
You have your pebbles.
This-
Don't forget to write this rule.
I love Warwick Davis. He just brings a joy into everything he does.
Everyone,
Everyone? 1, 2, 3. Wingardium Leviosa. Swish. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Stop. We're going to take some of fire. Besides, you're saying it
Wrong.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Leviosa. Not Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, well done. See here, everyone. Miss Gray has done it. Splendid.
It's me. They did that a lot on this one's like Dean Thomas just happens to explode things with pyrotechnics. But yeah, they call back on it in the last film when he's scored to blow up a bridge. He's got experience with pyrotechnics.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. She's a nightmare, honestly. No wonder she hasn't got any friends. I think she's
Just heard you. I love just looking at the food, but it's all plasticky. Because Daniel Radcliffe said when they're filming, you don't want to eat it after 2 days.
Where's Hermione?
Hermione.
Back at the house and she wouldn't come out of the girls' bathroom. She said that she'd been in there all afternoon, crying.
In the dungeon, thrown in the dungeon. Makes me just
Not panic. Prefect, we leave our house.
What's that?
To the dormitory.
Jeez.
Teachers,
Did you
you follow me.
me to dungeons? Ooh, I wonder who let the dungeon in. Maybe it's the bloke who runs screaming, there's a dungeon. There's a troll in the dungeon. Stay alert.
Right up. Trolls are really stupid. Probably people play jokes.
Probably Peeves playing jokes.
Hermione, he doesn't know.
Yeah, a line in there, then they cut Peeves out. Probably Peeves playing jokes. They've cut Peeves out, so it ain't gonna work. That one excuse.
I thought the trolls left the dungeon.
Remember the scene in the video game when he just all he did was run away from the troll? Like that's when Guardian Leviosa to lift up the hammer with it. It looks more like Shrek now, the troll in this. CG hasn't aged particularly well with it. Yeah, 2001 CGI doesn't stand up with this. They could probably do with remastering some of the effects in the troll, to be honest. Why is it just going after Hermione? And Harry's now just claymation cartoon Harry on the top of the troll. It looks dreadful. Oh, now they're hanging Daniel Radcliffe up. It's quite funny when you hear when their voice.
Guardian Leviosa.
Ooh.
Cool.
Ooh. Is it dead? I love the score. John Williams' music is excellent in this. It's so cool. Just knocked out.
Troll babies.
Just about-
Oh my goodness.
Goodness. Subs.
What it is, it's my fault.
For Professor.
Miss Cringe.
I went looking for the troll. I read about them
No.
and thought I'd tag it, but I was wrong.
Oh,
If Harry and Ron hadn't come
you
and found
saved me.
me, I'd
Probably be dead. She told a little lie in that saying that the troll just came for her.
Extremely foolish thing to do.
Who's
I would expect you to know rational behaviour and not part
What?
of the thing that is practically misconduct.
5 points.
5 points will be taken from you.
You're done. As for you two gentlemen.
But I just hope you realise how fortunate you are. Not many first-year students could take on a fully grown mountain troll and live to tell the tale. 5 points
Points.
will be awarded to each
Of you.
for sheer
Should damn luck. I love McGonagall in this thing.
That's all go. It's not like they got.
They should have hinted at Quirrell was the one who.
Take a bit of toast, mate. Go on. Ron's right, Harry. You're going to need your strength today. I'm not hungry.
Good luck today, Potter. Then again, now that you've proven yourself against a troll, it's again at Quidditch. Should be easy work for you. Even if it is against Slytherin.
That explains the blood. No.
But what?
Listen, last night, I'm guessing Snape let his ring as a diversion, so he could try and get past that freak in the dark. But he got himself bit. That's why he's limping. Why would anyone go near that dog? The day I was at Gringotts, Hagrid took something out of one of the vaults. Said it was Hogwarts business, very secret. So you're saying that's what the dog's guarding?
That's what's.
The vaults.
And here is the Nimbus 2000 from Professor McGonagall. That's all.
It's early for now, isn't it?
It's it, isn't it?
I never give
Get me.
less open.
See, I love the shot that Bruce Columbus uses here when they're opening it. Bird's eye view, unwrapping. It's a brew. Wow.
It's a broomstick. It's not just a broomstick, Harry.
It's a Nimbus 2000. Coincidentally, the same year to film it. Look at Oliver Wood's face, he just did. Aw. Quidditch. I remember there was just an air of anticipation. My brother who'd read the book said he was looking, this was the scene he was looking forward to seeing the most. Seeing the Quidditch stuff.
Here, Harry.
A little.
It's all right.
That's right.
I felt the same way before my first game.
What happened?
I don't really remember. I took a bludger to the head 2 minutes in. Woke up in hospital a week later.
Here we go. Quidditch. Mostly CG'd, but here we go. See, this was a design. There was a change in designs from the Quidditch, from the book to the screen. Actually, the actual it was meant to be more like a football stadium, like Wembley and things like that. Where the with the actual in the book, whereas in the film, it's very much separate stands, very the towering stands. I think that's a much better design choice actually. The whole point behind it was to make the Quidditch feel less contained in a way into a certain stadium. And the other fact they used Harry's, they clearly identified what Harry's tactic was in the books, which was get high, and then you can have the whole view, the whole playing field, and hopefully avoid bludgers. Nice, clean. Yeah, clean game. It's I think a clean game for St. Chelsea, Manchester United.
Followed by the golden snitch.
game. It was released. I mean, they did it well for 2001. You know, CGI and things, but definitely Quidditch took a bit much more of an improvement from the second film. That's quite funny though. In the second film, the actor who plays Marcus Flint, the Slytherin Quidditch captain, is actually a different actor, but yet the first actor's still in the film, and like it just plays another character. They pass him off as someone else in the Quidditch team. It's so weird. At least in the Quidditch stuff, you can actually see movements in the with the majority of the cast. Once again, if you're watching, please like, share, and comment. Really, I'm just having a look to see if there's any comments now. Still alive. Whoa. Sorry, it's so cool. It's just so much fun, the Quidditch stuff. But it looks, yeah, they're saying the graphics just make it all look so dodgy. It's Snape. He's fixing the blue. And yet you can see Quirrell staring very hard behind him. And yet what she does very, very quickly, gets all the way up those stairs while he's still hanging onto his brain, and decides, I'm going to set a teacher on fire. Not knowing if he's actually the one jinxing the room or not. What a bloody muppet. She really is. Oddly enough, I was just checking things and I just saw sort of quote that says, like, I'm sure it's hard to be a Hufflepuff. I'm sure it has, because no one really likes you that much. Think about it, apart from Cedric Diggory, name me another Hufflepuff. No, go on, in the comments section, name me another Hufflepuff. What's going on with Harry's broomstick? Looks like he's gonna be sick. Gonna be sick. He's got the Stitch. Harry Potter collector. I don't know. Some points for catching the Stitch. Gryffindor wins. Yes. Such a beautiful shot, that as well. Gryffindor, go, Gryffindor, go, Gryffindor, go.
Nonsense. Why would Snape
Boo.
Who knows? Why is he trying to get past that big
There's a dog on Halloween.
told you
What about Fluffy? Fluffy. He's got a name.
Well, of course he's got his name. He's mine. I bought him off an Irish fella I met in the pub last year. Then I let him to Dumbledore to guard the...
Yes?
Goodness said that. No more questions. Don't ask any more questions. Top secret.
Super secret eyes.
Hagrid, whenever Fluffy starting, Snape's trying to steal it.
Codswallop. Professor Snape is a Hogwarts teacher.
Hogwarts teacher or not,
Not.
I know a spell when I see one. I read all about them. You've got to keep eye contact. And Snape wasn't blinking. Exactly.
And you listen to me. All three of you. You're meddling in things that ought not to be
No,
meddling in.
no,
It's dangerous. What that dog is guarding is strictly between Professor Dumbledore and Nicholas Flamel.
Nicholas Flamel. I reckon he will become a character actually in the Fantastic Beasts movies that come out with Nicholas Flamel.
Who's Nicholas Flamel?
Oh, Snowy Hogwarts. We're now at Christmas time.
Knight to E5. Queen to E5.
5. It's totally barbaric. That's Wizard Chest.
I see you.
Impact. See
Change of plans, my
No,
plans.
society.
Go to Romania to visit my brother Charlie. He's studying dragons there.
Good. You can help Harry then. He's going to go and look in the library for information.
It's Mel. 100 times. Not in the restricted section.
Not in the restricted section.
Happy Christmas.
I think you're a bad influence on him.
I think we're a bad influence on her.
Happy Christmas, Harry.
Happy Christmas, Ron.
Are you well?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
my
Mum
mum
made
made
it.
it.
Looks like you got one too. You've got one.
Presents. Yeah. No.
There they are.
Did you use it well?
What is it? Some kind of cloak. Well, let's see then. Put it on. My body's gone. I know what.
Invisibility quote. Yeah.
How do you gave it to me?
Yeah.
No name.
It just says, use it well.
Use it well.
Use it well indeed, Harry boy. Use it well indeed. Using it to go into the restricted section. Find out what it is Harry's wanting. This is when he finds the mirror I've ever said. Forget about that bit. I remember that bit freaking me out for years as a child. Show yourself. Show yourself. Who is it? Show yourself. Girl, don't want me as a living criminal. I'm Professor Severus Snape. Just lie. Professors, I found this section still up. Need some students that are bad. Said. It's quite joking though. This is the first time he ever sees his parents. It's the first time he ever truly sees his parents. bed. Oh,
There's something you've got to
see
say.
you. Come on.
Come on, come look for parents. I need to see yours. Looking properly. Go on, stand there. There, the season donor. That's me. Hey boy, holding the Quidditch cup. Bloody hell.
I'm gonna catch them too. Future.
Both my parents are dead.
Again, I see that you, like so many before you, have discovered the delights of the
What
living.
I've ever said.
I trust by now you realize that it does. Happiness.
Shows us what we want.
One.
Tell me.
Show us nothing more or less than the deepest and most desperate desires of our heart. This world gives us neither
No. Then ever.
or truth. That is why Moira is going to move to a new home. And I must ask you, not to go looking for it
It's again. I love that. No, I love the show of Hedwig flying around Hogwarts. And then pan up to the sky. And we pan down. And it's springtime. That was one thing though. Chris Columbus did really well with those short shots and just bringing them up a bit more.
I had to look in the wrong section. How could I be so stupid? I checked this out weeks ago for a bit of light reading. This is light.
Right? Of course, here it is. Nicholas Flamel is the only limiter of the Sorcerer's Stone. The what? To read. The Philosopher's Stone. Oh, what? Philosopher's Stone, guys, not Sorcerer's Stone. It means existence.
Belongs to Mr. Nicholas Flamel.
Smell.
Near Darkness, who last year celebrated his 665th birthday. That's what Puppy's guarding on the first floor. That's what's under the trapdoor. The Philosopher's Stone.
Stone. Oh, we're going to see Hagrid. We know what the Philosopher's Stone. Look,
Sorry, don't wish to be rude, but I'm
it's
in no
only
fit state to
today.
entertain.
You know about the philosopher's stone?
Oh,
Right.
I think Snape's trying to steal it.
blimey, you're not still on a mood trip, are you?
Hagrid, I know he's after
What's
it, I
this?
just don't know why.
Snape is one of the teachers for
Protecting the snow. He's not trying to steal it.
What?
you. Right, come on now, we're a bit preoccupied.
Preoccupied. Oh, no, a bit.
Why? Oh, there are animals about this stone, aren't there? Bells and trumpets.
Right.
Fluffy.
Who knows how? Except for me and Dumbledore. Well, I shouldn't tell you that.
Dragon Age.
Hagrid, what exactly is that?
That is,
I know what
That is.
Hagrid, how did you get one?
I won it. Of a stranger I met down the pub. She quite glad to be rid of it, matter of fact.
Oh. Dragon. That's a dragon.
A dragon? That's not just a dragon. That's from a Norwegian rich man. My brother Charlie works with these in Romania.
Isn't he beautiful? Oh, bless him, look, he knows his mummy.
Huh? No.
I know Norbert.
Norbert.
Yeah, well, he's got to have a name, doesn't he? Ooh, well, you have to be trained up a bit, of course. Who's that?
No. Malfoy.
Malfoy. Hagrid always wanted a dragon. Tell me so first and they ever met him. It's crazy. Worse, Malfoy rules. I don't understand. Is that bad? It's bad.
Good evening. Nothing. I repeat, nothing. It's a student's right to walk about the school with you. Therefore, as punishment for your actions, 50 points will be taken.
50!
Each. And to ensure it doesn't happen again, all 4 of you will receive detention.
Excuse me, Professor. Perhaps I heard you wrong. I thought you said the 4 of us.
No, you haven't.
I love.
You see, honourable as your intentions were, you two were out of bed after hours. You will join your classmates in detention.
I love that. That Malfoy for being a snitch has also got detention. Shows you that snitch filch is quite sadistic. Says he misses the screaming.
Sorry about this, Hagrid.
Norbert's gone.
Norbert's gone.
It's in the book. It's actually Hermione and Ron, and yeah, they sneak it out for Hagrid. It's like Dumbledore and people don't find out about it, but sneak him away. Whereas
What are the other dragons are mean?
that's why but Dumbledore sends him away in this one. Obviously, a few days have passed since the detention at this point.
A forest? I thought that was a joke. We can't go in there. Students aren't allowed. And there are
Werewolves. Sure, there's more than that than werewolves. Let's go. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. Get our first little glimpse of Voldemort in this one.
What is that?
It's unicorn blood. Oh yeah, I forgot you're allowed to show animals in animal blood in a PG film, but not human blood.
So, it's our job to go and find the puppies. Ron, Hermione, you'll come with me.
Okay.
Harry, you'll go with Malfoy.
Okay, then I get back.
Fine. Just so you know, very coward.
Yeah, the coward. Just so you know, it's a bloody coward. Just so you know, he's a bloody coward.
This is so
You're fine.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were scared. Scared.
Scared Potter.
Do you hear? Come on, Fran.
He's so scared. Draco. This is servants. Fucking hell, Draco. Okay, no, that is for now. I will be on Draco's side. I see that. I'm out of that forest. Fuck that. In the book, that is actually meant to be. I think that is meant to be like a Voldemort thing in the book. Oh, that's easy.
Harry Potter,
Potter,
you must leave.
leave.
There are no many creatures here. The forest is not safe at this time, especially for you.
What was that thing you saved me from?
Monstrous creature. It is a terrible crime to slay it. Drinking the blood of a unicorn.
Oh, I can't remember. It's annoying me. I can't remember the same name of the centaur. The old centaurs. I can't.
Some people. From the moment the blood touches your lips, you will have a half-life. A cursed life.
Choose such a life.
Incapable.
Do you mean to say that thing that killed the unicorn was drinking its blood? It was Voldemort.
And what is hidden in the school is very important, Mr. Potter.
Some stuff. Harry!
Hello there, friends. See, you met our young Mr. Potter. Go right there, Harry.
Harry Potter, this is where I leave you. You're safe now.
CGI is actually pretty good on the centaur, actually. I think it's harder to improve on them, but no, I would agree they are pretty good. It was pretty good. I think it helps when it's darkly lit as well.
Out there right now in the forest. It is weak. He's living with you. Don't you see? We had it wrong. Snape doesn't want the stone for himself. He wants the stone for Voldemort. With the elixir of life, Voldemort will be strong again. He'll come back. Look, if he comes back, you don't think he'll try to kill you, do you? Doubt the plants might have tried to kill me tonight. And to think, I've been worrying about my potions spoiling.
Hang on a minute. You're forgetting one thing. Who's the one wizard Voldemort always feared?
Dumbledore.
As long as Dumbledore's around, Harry, you're safe. As long as Dumbledore's around, you can't be touched.
Well, to be fair, that's how they found out in the books. So it's explicitly well done in the films.
I almost had Hogwarts end of year exam. Right. But I found that rather enjoyable.
Speak for yourself. All right there, Harry?
Let's go.
End of year exams.
It's happened before. What's this? Perhaps you should see the news. I think it's a war.
What's that mean? It's burning because he's near Voldemort.
What is it?
Don't you think it's a bit odd that what Harry wants more than anything is a dragon? And a stranger turns up who just happens to have one? I mean, how many people wander around with dragon eggs in their pocket? Why didn't I see it before?
I don't know. We changed that in the third film. They put a bit of distance between Hogwarts and his Hagrid to give them a bit of a light to walk down.
This stranger though, you must have talked.
You wanted to know what sort of creatures I looked after? I told him, I said, after Fluffy, the dragon's going to be no problem. Well, of course he was interested in Fluffy.
Fluffy.
How often do you come across a three-headed
You
dog,
dog.
even if you're in the train?
Jeez.
Well, I told him, I said, the trick with any beast is to know how to calm it. Take Fluffy, for example. Just play him a bit of music and he comes straight to sleep. I should have told you that. Where are you going? Where are you going?
That's obviously Hagrid for a bit.
We have to see Professor Dumbledore immediately.
Immediately. So it's not here.
Receives an urgent help from the Ministry of Magic. Immediate
First hint of the Ministry of Magic.
This is important. This is about the Philosopher's Stone. Someone's going to try and steal it.
I don't know how you three found out about the story, but I assure you it is perfectly protected.
No, building up. We're going down the hatch now.
That was no stranger having men fooled. It was Snape, which means he knows how to get past Fluffy. And with Dumbledore gone,
Now, what would three young Gryffindors such as yourselves be doing inside on a day like this?
we were just...
People seem to
You're up to something.
up to something.
I love the way Alan Rickman just delivers his lines. It's so amazing. Up to something. Oh, here we go. Climax of the film. Trevor.
Trevor,
You should.
shouldn't be here. Neither should you. You're sneaking out again, aren't you? No, Neville, listen. No, I won't let you. You'll get Gryffindor into trouble
Come
again.
again.
I'll fight you.
Oh, thank
Neville, I'm really, really sorry about this. Triplicus totalis.
Poor Neville.
You're a little scary sometimes. You know that. Really? Scary.
That's a very advanced spell. If anyone knows the Harry Potter lore, that Petrificus Totalis is a very advanced spell, which actually oddly enough isn't really taught to first years. Hermione taught it to herself. He's snoring. Quirrell. Real poor the movie. Fluffy would have been useful to have in the Battle of Hogwarts. Why did she not think about that? Fluffy would have been a very handy thing to have. Yeah, Fluffy just seems to disappear after this film. Should have brought him back. They could have used it. That's the point. Find out why Harry Potter one day did not use Fluffy past Harry Potter Book 1. Could have been very useful.
Get yourselves out.
It's stop playing. Exhausted. I can jump. Just gonna turn it down a bit. No. Devil's Stare. Have to relax. If you don't, it only just kills them faster. Thank you.
Stop moving, both of you. This is Devil's
Snare, we have to relax.
If you don't, it'll only kill you faster.
Just faster. No, relax. Hermione! Hermione! Joe! Just relax! Matt the... Do as I say. Trust me.
You're okay?
Okay. Okay.
He's not relaxing, is he?
Apparently not.
Not...
We've got to do something. What?
Thank
I remember
you.
reading
It's
something
big.
about
Lunchy.
um,
Double snare. Double snare.
but also in the sun.
Sun
That's
mass.
it.
Double snare. It's sun.
Lumus Lem.
Ron, you okay?
Okay. Luckily, Hermione pays attention in apology.
What is that?
I know.
Feels like wings.
Thanks. Alright. No one just went through that door.
What's this all about?
I don't know. Strange. Hello, Mum.
Try.
Try.
What are we going to do? There must Somebody rushed it out the handle.
Come on.
Mum with a broken wing.
Ring.
What's wrong, Harry? It's too simple.
It's too.
Come on, Harry. If Snape could catch on, that'll be
So you can.
He'll be young
It's
and
the secret of the century. There you go.
complicates things a bit.
So cool. Just complicates things just a little bit wrong, doesn't it? Just a little bit. Ooh, claymation, Harry. I wonder if he lets go of the room because the keys stop following him. Ooh. See, yeah, the only puzzle they get rid of in the film was the potions puzzle, which was a bit weird. But I guess it's because it was good to climax it at the chess scene, rather than just leave Ron nearly half dead, essentially. It's a chessboard. Well, of course, they complimented from the chess earlier. Very good strategies, Ron. No one ever underestimates him on that, but he's very good at strategy. Ooh, snap, 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 snap. It's the day. You play well across the room. Hey, Harry, you take the bishop versus spare. Mine, take the pawn, crisp spare. As for me, I'll say a knight. Well, there first, and then we play. It's rather exciting, isn't this? Ron, this is like real. This is just to you. Yes, yes, Hermione. I think this is going to be exactly like real wizard chess. It's very clever how they blend the effects in this scene, because obviously they've got the real pyrotechnics and the CGI of the movements. It's so clever. But I hate how it becomes a bit of a montage, this bit. I would much rather have seen the full thing. I bet it would have made Ron's sacrifice just a bit more interesting. Boom, boom, boom.
Understand, my Harry. I make my move.
Move.
Queen will take it.
Queen. free to check the king.
No. Ron, no! What is it? He's going to sacrifice himself.
So,
No, you can't! There must be another way. Do you want to stop Snape from getting that stone or not?
yeah, he ain't gonna die though, love.
So you have to go on. No.
Not me. Not Hermione. Yeah. Bit of an out of character moment there from Ron because he always feels second fiddle to Harry. Age 3. So clever, so cool. Remember the music very well in this moment. So how did Quirrell get through all these? No one ever mentions that. How did Quirrell get to the end of all this without it all battling and everything? Without a mess of someone being there? That's the point actually. Why did you not show that how Quirrell actually got there? It's really, no, it's just dawned on me. Like, you show all this and all this just stuff, but yet Quirrell was ahead of them. So how did Quirrell get there without doing all of what they've just done? God, it's really confusing. Major plot hole in this first film. Major plot hole. Do-do. Right. Ron's right. Okay, Harry. Your own way with it. Oh. Books and cleverness. And yet she doesn't really fully develop about that until a few books later from the books and cleverness. Couldn't believe that goes on to what Hermione comes on to in the end. We are Hermione. Yeah, they've all got different voices by the time you're in the next film. It's so funny because their voice is about to drop and it's like up and down all over the place. You can definitely tell which scenes were filmed first. You? I mean, Snape. Can't be. Snape.
Next to him, who would suspect?
Professor Quirrell. Snape tried to kill me.
I tried to kill you. And this, the Snape Trojans all
What
found
fine
broken my eye.
lies
I would have succeeded.
succeeded.
Even with Snape muttering his little counterclass. I knew you were danger to me right from the off. Especially after Halloween.
Then you let me troll.
Surely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Snape. I thought he wasn't fooled. When everyone else was running about the dungeon, he went to the third floor to head me off.
Yeah.
He, of course,
Yeah, of course.
never trusted me again.
You trust me again.
He never left me alone.
Very clever touch. Very clever touch. The second he turned his head.
What does this man do? See what I desire.
Step. Don't do it.
I get it. Come here
Before Ray finds with Voldemort.
now!
Look it up actually. Who played Voldemort in this film? actually.
What is it? What do you see?
I'm shaking hands with that.
Dumbledore. Oscar.
Tell
The
the
truth
What do you see?
to him. Face to face. I remember being so tense at this moment. Always on the evening. And then he becomes the man with two heads. Harry Potter.
Yes. You see what I've become?
But you know, it's the guy voiced Quirrell. The guy does what he did the voice of Voldemort, and also Lord Voldemort's voice, David Hughes. Oh, that's interesting. But David Phillips became Lupin, auditioned for the part of Quirrell. Well, as you say, he got the better part. More films is better than just one film.
Never!
Bravery. Parents had it too. Tell me, Harry, would you like to see your mother and father again? Together. We can bring them back. All I ask.
Just something in return. That's right, Harry. There is no good but evil.
That's it.
Harry, there is.
There is no good and evil. There is only power. And those too weak to seek it. Together, we'll do extraordinary things. Just
The
give me a
Buster.
You liar!
kill him. What is this magic?
Fools. The stone. Gone. Very fast. Very quickly. He's gone. He's out of the movie. Ghost. See, it goes down a bit too easy in this, but you got to bear in mind at the end that it is only a children's film. Yeah, a children's film. It's not really bad. This is the most children's book of them all, and it's a very simple story. I mean, the audiobook takes less than 6 hours to. I think it's about six hours to get through, in terms of just listening to the story. then compare that to Order of Phoenix, which is like 38 hours. There's almost a world of difference there. Our first true scene between Harry and Dumbledore. I love that. Oh, it was a strict secret, but naturally the whole school knows. You're right. What about him? See, they don't pick this up in the book. Dumbledore's the one who actually goes and finds Harry. He's the one who finds Harry later. He's the one who retrieves him. That's what it said in the book. He's so gentle, loving in this, Richard Harris. This is what made Michael Gambon's performance so great. He managed to recapture what Richard Harris brought to the role, and then made what was effectively two Dumbledores just felt so seamless. Like, you still felt they're the same character, just played by two actors. It felt as though it's just the same person. But I feel as though Michael Gambon was better with the series going forward, because Dumbledore has a lot more sort of actiony stuff to do in his last few books, whereas I couldn't imagine Richard Harris doing that. But they wouldn't have known about that because I think the fifth book hadn't even been written by this point. But the hints that more books are coming with the fact that Voldemort's going to return. Of course, he waits 2 books, but I think the 3rd book's the only one that doesn't feature him in some form. But again, they've focused much more on Sirius Black and Peter Pettigrew and what go into a bit more of Harry's backstory. Bertie Bott's everything. I remember when this film was coming out, and the Flavour Beans merchandising, which just was the merchandising is sweet. So you get chocolate frogs, or whatever supermarket you went to, you get Bertie Bott's every Flavour Beans. Just get everything. Harry Potter was just bum in your face. It's like what Star Wars is now. Well, Star Wars has always been bum in your face, but even more now it's got the Disney backing. But boom, Harry Potter was just like, you couldn't breathe without seeing something Harry Potterish. You couldn't even blink. You'd wake up and Harry Potter would be in your face. Which is a good thing, because I loved it. I loved every second of it, I'm not going to lie. The cementing of the friendships. Your attention, please. Another year. Gone. Oh, listen. Company awarding. And points. Place. Above 392 points. Second place. Ravenclaw with 302 points.
And in first place, with 472 points, Slytherin out.
Oh, and yeah, there's more to come. Yeah, we stopped wearing the hats after this film. Which looks stupid. Richard Harris mucked up his lines, but very cleverly put together.
And I have a few last-minute points to award. To Miss
we get their 150 points back.
Second, to Mr. Ronald Weasley. The best played game of chess that Hogwarts has seen these many years. 50 points. And third, to Mr. Harry Potter. For pure love and outstanding courage. I award Gryffindor House 60 points.
The tied with Slytherin now, 160 points.
And finally,
Choice. It's the table.
it takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to your enemies, but a great deal more to stand up to your friends. I award 10 points to Neville Longbottom.
Just throw that out there so Gryffindor can win. Obviously, told him his whole story, so that definitely got some points for doing what was right. Oh boy, looks pissed.
Assuming that my calculations are correct, I believe that the change of decoration is in order.
Very clever magic trick here.
Gryffindor wins the House Cup.
Yeah, one of the few Harry Potter films that ever sees its full year to the end. They'll be right to the end of the House Cup and everything. I think the only one you ever see them boarding back on Hogwarts Express to go home to summer was Order of the Phoenix. Can't deny John Williams' score is so great. It's so iconic. It's just a beautiful score. Now, coincidentally, the last scene in the movie, and for those of you who don't know, it's the first scene they've ever shot for Harry Potter. First scene they ever filmed. And Hermione has buck teeth in this one. Because they were trying out with her fake teeth, because she initially has buck teeth in the book. But then decided to get rid of it. Because it's just then Watson couldn't say her lines properly through them.
You were leaving without saying goodbye, did you?
Thanks, Hagrid.
Thanks, Hagrid.
Go on, I'll miss
I miss you. I miss you. Oh, listen, Harry.
Is that double because of your
Deadly.
you could always threaten the nice pair of ears to move that tail of his.
I love Hagrid.
Hagrid, we're not allowed to do magic away from Hogwarts. You know that.
I do. I love that. Just threaten him. Don't actually do it, but tell him like just threaten him and do it.
Feels sense to go home, doesn't it?
Oh, we're going home. Not really.
Oh, this scene always brings a tear to my eye. This music just takes you back to that last scene. There we go. All boarded. That's the end of the movie. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Sorcerer's Stone done. Will I be doing Chamber of Secrets? I think that'll be a yes. You can expect Chamber of Secrets live one to be going out in probably saying about 2 days. I'll aim to have Azkaban as well done by Sunday. So yeah, hopefully with next week, yeah, I'm gonna do this all the way. I'm gonna try and do all the way up to maybe even go as far as Fantastic Beasts, to be honest, as well. So I'll go, yeah, that's the thing. The aim is at least, I'd love to do Fantastic Beasts as well, but if not, I'm going to aim to do. I'm going to go right up to the Deathly Hallows. But anyway, thank you for watching, and if you like what you see here, please hit like, share and subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.